I'm sorry that man is your father, let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man, your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
God damn! He just spoke down to his fucking son.
Yeah, Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotion, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that liked to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being the beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on OVO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister, or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I give you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away. They looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Woo! Shit! This nigga...
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing man cause it's felt behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the Grams.
God damn, dog.
Dear Hybrid, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party, but truthfully I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca, strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a body shamer. You go hide them baby mamas, ain't ya? You embarrassed of them. That's not right. That ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. All is perjury. You lied about your ghost riders. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself.
So when I first heard, I wonder if I have it. I should have it here. Is this To Pimp? I know I have To Pimp a Butterfly in the car somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So To Pimp a Butterfly, my favorite album from, what the fuck was this? 2015, I think. When I first heard Blacker the Berry, one of the most just evil, harshest sounding rap songs I've ever heard. Potentially my favorite rap song, I don't know. Blacker the Berry, tough. But when I first heard Blacker the Berry, I knew from that day moving forward that if provoked, a fucking demon, like a berserk level demon. What was it, Griffith? Was he become that femto or whatever demon, right? And berserk, right, with guts. It's I've known that that's inside of Kendrick, and the fact that Drake has fully brought this out of Kendrick is insane. I mean, I feel like Drake. I feel like Drake did not fully anticipate what he was asking for when he was taunting Kendrick with the push-ups, the tailor-made freestyle. I think that Drake miscalculated like a motherfucker. This genuinely, not only is this the best diss track that I've ever heard, this is by and large, by a landslide, this is the scariest, the creepiest, and the most disturbing diss track I've ever heard. Look, don't get it twisted, okay? I forgot to cover this, so I guess I'll cover it now. Maybe I'll clip this maybe I'll clip this part out, make it its own video, whatever. But either way, so, God, that track is so evil sounding. That's some Ari Aster Hereditary sounding shit. Family Matters. Sorry, that's what it was called. So Family Matters is a solid fucking diss track. Family Matters is easily, that's the best diss track that Drake has ever done. Drake finally did it. He crossed the line. There's so many scathing bars. Whatever it was, that 616 LA track from Kendrick. Listen, I'll tell you. Family Matters was better. It's a better track. It's Family Matters is so scathing. Could you imagine if we had to wait a week to hear from Meet the Grams. I mean, Family Matters is scathing. There's some cheesy moments. There's some things I don't really like about Family Matters. Like, I do wish that Drake was solely focused on Kendrick the entire time. There's certain things like, you're a dog, or there's this line about his dick, you know, how, you know, it's on, there's video proof of it. It's like how big it is, whatever the fuck it. And I know you can like interpret that as a double entendre, blah blah blah. There's just certain moments where it's just like, Drake, what the fuck? Just stay focused, bud. I did like how he took the van from the cover art of Good Kid, Mad City, and crushed that. Listen, it had, if Drake comes out the winner somehow, which that would be a cool thing to use it as you know, as imagery when you're like playing on stage, on tour, giving the fuck you to Kendrick. Not bad. But, you know, the biggest thing was the wife angle. Kendrick, you've been beating your wife. Kendrick, you've hired this crisis management team to smooth out and to hide the fact that you've been beating your wife. This whole Dave Free angle suggesting that Dave Free might be a father to one of Kendrick's kids. I mean, look, Kendrick still needs to directly address all of that. No doubt. That was a mean ass fucking, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but that was a mean ass track, Family Matters. Drake delivered. However, Drake did not press the red button. He did not drop a nuke. He did not drop the kill shot. He did not drop the career ender. And to be honest with you, I'm skeptical that Drake has a nuke, that he has a red button to push post Family Matters. I'm very skeptical about this. The fact that Drake did not respond yesterday, the fact that Drake has not responded via diss track to Meet the Grams, and that he has not responded yesterday or to date, and for some bizarre reason Drake has just been texting academics and speaking through Instagram, mainly Instagram stories. Drake, what are you doing, bud? What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? Your red button, your nuke should have released like a day ago. A day and 15 hours ago. What the fuck is going on? You should have uploaded Family Matters and then uploaded this nuke 3 hours later. What the fuck is going on? That is very, very, very suspicious to me. Aubrey. That's very suspicious, Aubrey. I keep calling you Drake and they call you Aubrey until you can prove your case, okay? Until you win this thing, you're going to be Aubrey from now on. There is no more Drake until you win, Aubrey. But Meet the Grams and everything Kendrick did after that completely washes Family Matters, in my opinion. I mean, Meet the Grams is a level of scathing that I cannot quite understand. And I don't understand some of these Drake stans having issues with Meet the Grams because what? Because you can't twerk to it, because you can't dance to it, because you can't head bob like usual. Like what? There wasn't enough beat switches. Like what the you're having issues with Kendrick's flow. The reason why Kendrick is just talking to you, because what he is saying is deserving of him just calmly and very creepily talking to you. What Kendrick is talking about, if it's true, you don't need to be head bobbing. You don't need to be like, woo! You don't need to be like, oh, I can't wait to hear this in the club. If what Kendrick is saying is true, And unfortunately, I don't know how many of you have seen this video, but I released this video, I think about 6 years ago, okay? So, unfortunately, Aubrey, I've been, Aubrey, you're trying to talk about, like, ooh, look out, Kendrick beat his wife. I've never heard this until your mouth started doing this, Aubrey. But unfortunately, when it comes to these young women controversies, allegations, unfortunately for you, Aubrey, this shit has been around for years. I first talked about it here, and 6 years ago, and that's so fucked that this is finally catching up to Aubrey. Man, I used to laugh about this, but in the back of my mind, I was always like, okay, but legitimately, something's really weird here. And the fact that Kendrick is trying to put the nail in the coffin, about those young women allegations is just, oh my god, and what the fuck was Kendrick talking about when he was saying that Drake is connected to people in the industry who are using some kind of app as Tinder, I guess, for human trafficking, child human trafficking or something? What the fuck? And the fact that Kendrick is not done yet, it's like, Aubrey, where are you? Because Aubrey, if you're an innocent man, I need you to stop. I need you to come out of hiding. It feels like you're hiding, Aubrey. It feels like you're scrambling behind the scenes, Aubrey. It feels like something's wrong, Aubrey. We need a response, and we need that motherfucker right now. Fuck some 3 weeks. Fuck some 6 weeks from now, my nigga. First off, I already gave you... I feel that I've waited long enough, Aubrey. What is going on, bud? If Kendrick's right, I mean, he's got to prove his case, but god damn, I have a hard time saying that Kendrick is just what that whole track is a lie. That everything that Kendrick said on there is a lie. I don't know about that, dog. Drake, if your next response is not the Drake, I think, oh my god, like, what the fuck? This is why I'm saying that I think Kendrick won, because in order for Drake to win, the only way for Drake to win at this stage is that he would have to literally kill Kendrick, or he's gonna have to hit Kendrick with a career-ending diss. A diss so strong that not even Kendrick could smother it with 10, 12 tracks released straight afterwards. And I just don't think that's possible. And there's the other problem too, is when Drake goes to... How can Drake stop an opponent when once he presses the button, Kendrick will be right there, right behind you, already knowing your moves, already seeing everything you're doing. We await you, Aubrey, but I got a bad feeling about you, bud.